Harrison Ford, famed for his roles as Han Solo and Indiana Jones, who is now stepping into the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Daddy as Thunderbolt Ross, this time without the mustache, was promoting his comedy series Shrinking on Apple TV+. In an interview with GQ, he was asked about directors like Quentin Tarantino, who have claimed that the rise of Marvel has contributed to the death of the modern-day movie star. When asked about this, Harrison simply said, "Oh, that's rubbish." Side note, for a guy who lives on a ranch in Wyoming, it's kind of funny that he's picking up British slang. He must watch a lot of Doctor Who.
Shut the up!
Anyway, he continued, "I don't think the question is whether or not there are any movie stars. There are wonderful actors coming up every day." Harrison makes a good point here. Over the past few years, we've seen a lot of Hollywood royalty like Quentin Tarantino and Martin Scorsese express that movies like Marvel films are somehow killing modern cinema, with Martin Scorsese saying that they're like theme park rides. I have to disagree. I'd say the real issue is the capture of independent films and the corporatization of Hollywood, where studios make safe choices. That's what has led us to where we are now, in the modern movie industry. For corporations that are beholden to shareholders demanding infinite growth quarter after quarter, you're going to make safe calls. And for modern Hollywood, franchises like the MCU is the safest call that you could make. As for Quentin Tarantino, whose movies I love, it's not the MCU that's killing the modern day movie star. If anything, the MCU takes unknowns and launches them to straight A-list status. Look at Tom Holland, for example. Before Spider-Man, he wasn't really playing any leading roles. There's also Chris Pratt, who, and yes, I know he was on Parks and Rec and a couple of other movies beforehand like Zero Dark 30 and Moneyball, but do you really think he'd be plastered all over movie posters as a leading man if he hadn't been cast as Star-Lord? And of course, the most famous example is Robert Downey Jr., who almost missed out on the role of Iron Man if it hadn't been for Kevin Feige and Jon Favreau due to his past legal stuff. Now, the MCU has a Tony Stark-shaped hole that they seem desperate to fill. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments down below.